What is so special about Zeekr 007 GT? The most special about this car is the design. It's shaped in a unique form of the shooting brake. I would give you three main strengths which this car has. 好看, 好开, 好安全. If somebody doesn't know what is shooting brake, let me introduce it to you. Shooting brake is a unique design which combines coupe and traditional wagon in one car. So it gives you this very sleek, sporty design of supercar, but at the same time keeps the practicality of traditional family wagon. The term shooting brake actually originated in Britain. It refers to carriages which were used in 19th century to carry hunting equipment to the place of hunting. Later it was adapted for early automobiles with extended cargo areas to carry the hunting equipment, which was pretty bulky at that moment. Majority of shooting brakes have four key characteristics. First, it's a very rare and niche appeal, right? Shooting brakes are not as common as sedans or SUVs. Second, it's pretty luxury and performance. Usually shooting brakes associated with Ferrari, Aston Martin, or Porsche Panamera Sport Turismo. The third one would be the extended roofline, which would provide the additional cargo space, but at the same time it will maintain this sporty and sleek design of the coupe. The last characteristic of shooting brakes is that majority of them have two doors only. However, today our car is a big exception as we have a family shooting brake. Today while driving in these beautiful mountains in Ningbo, here we go. We set up navigation, about 1 hour to the top of the mountain. Let's go. This car is incredible. Shooting brake is one of the best shapes for driving in the mountainous road. You feel like you're driving a tiny coupe. Actually, it's a huge wagon. It handles the corners incredibly good. Every corner, you enjoy it. At least I do. I'm not sure about the coach who is sitting next to me. He feels a little bit confused, like why are you driving so fast? The only disadvantage of this car is that the steering is a little bit too soft because suspension is quite stiff. It feels more on the Tesla Model Y side, the refreshed one, or refreshed Model 3. So it's not extremely stiff as it used to be in the first generation of Teslas when you really feel every bump by your butt. Here it feels alright. So you do feel sporty, yet comfortable. Plus the weight distribution, 50-50% on front and rear axle, and the lower center of gravity due to the battery weight in the middle. It really makes this car handling very well. Performance of brakes are also pretty good. I feel the pedal is quite responsive as well. Maybe the first 5% is not that responsive, but then after that, from like 95% to 0, the pedal feels really good. Woo! 2 seconds and we are 100. Incredible. It is a car for mountains, for trips, for joy. Also, I would maybe complain a little bit about sitting position. Maybe because of the battery, the sitting is a little bit higher than it could be. I used to drive Ford Mustang and there you really sit low. For this car, I feel for my height is a little bit too short for both legs and my back. Plus, of course, there are no features like side support when you're cornering the car, like in some other cars in China, Xiaomi for example. There is also no massage in this car for some reason. Coach told me that in some models there will be massage, but I thought that in Zeekr it should be standard, like Xiao always tells in her video. Everything comes standard. Somehow it doesn't in this car. Why? Zeekr, come on, where is standard? Let me give you a quick walk around the car. Once you sit in the car, you can feel very typical Zeekr configuration. Instrument cluster shows you the most important information. Typical Zeekr steering wheel, standard screen. What I love about this part is that they added some physical buttons, as I said before, and this one can be programmed as you wish. So you can change it for self-parking or mute music or change the glove box opening, for example. Ba-bam. Besides physical buttons, here under the screen we have a double wireless charger, double cup holder, and double center console space for front passengers and back passengers. And I feel that I'm a little bit oversized. Like you see, my shoulders are pretty much outside of the seat, both sideways and the height. I feel there are plenty of space for my legs. I don't feel any problem with this. And also for arms, the length of the seat and the sitting position in general is okay. Behind me, I can still sit normally by myself, so there can be 4 tall people in this car easily. 5, not sure, but 4 I think should be all right. But again, I'm very tall person. I'm 193 or 92 centimeters, 6.4 feet tall. This car is, I think, mostly designed for Chinese people. I haven't heard of any plans to sell this car abroad yet. Anyone below 185 would have no problem at all. Taller than 185, you probably would struggle a little bit. The back seat of this car is quite simple. There is nothing much. However, a very interesting thing I want to show you, a very interesting part, is this Zeekr magnetic link. They started to install it now in all their cars, so you can put the accessory in here and then iPad or even for iPhone, so it will hold here and you can enjoy working or just watching TV while sitting behind. There are no screen here, manual latches everywhere, 2 USB-C ports. There is a small compartment here. I think there might be some USB ports in the future, but for now there is nothing here, just a small compartment. What is interesting about this car is this blue color of a huge panoramic rooftop. I asked the coach about the color and he told me that the color is always changing. So at night it will be transparent. Maybe when the day is just cloudy, it's gonna be a little bit tinted. And when it's a sunny day like now, it will change to glossy blue. So it will protect you from heat and UV rays, which is quite cool, I think. Especially considering the price of this car, that it won't be more than 300,000 RMB, which is roughly 40,000 American dollars. While taking this video, I thought of one more feature which I didn't mention, which is ADAS. It did improve a lot. Originally, I didn't really want to mention it because I tried the first generation of Zeekr 009, which is a big MPV. That time Zeekr used Mobile Eye. That ADAS is not worth mentioning. It couldn't handle even a simple suburban road on its own. Now it improved significantly. This is very nice. Car speed up a little bit to overtake the pickup truck on the right. See how it will park by itself. So overall feedback after driving this car for slightly more than 3 hours and 130 something kilometers, I do like it. It's a good looking car, at least my personal feeling. The handling is really good. In the mountainous road, it's really fun to drive. One quiet, strange thing I still can't figure out is the name of this car. Normally when you think of Porsche, for example, Taycan, Taycan GT, NIO, ET5, ET5T. It's the same wheelbase, it's the same car, it's similar style inside or even exactly the same. Just the shape of the car is different. This one is 007 GT. However, it has zero connection with Zeekr 007. So to my understanding, it should be maybe 005 GT or 001 GT, but not 007 GT. Let me know in the comments what you think about this, guys.